Here we go, guys, here we go. I'm out. I'm out. Bouncing around like a good, and you can see I normally ride down here. Pretty dodgy riding down here. Dodgy enough walking down here. But hey ho, we're on it. Let's see if I can get on that island today. Let's see if I can get on the island. I'm at the river. I'm at the river, guys, look. Old tracks, look at them. Big old things. Right, let's get down here. Bring you back when I'm closer to my spot. So, this is where the fun begins, guys. It's 13 degrees. There's the river. She forks off here. Goes either side of this little island down behind me. I've got kit on my back, so obviously you ain't gonna see it. But yeah, I'm out. Let's see what I'm... Well, it's not a case of seeing if I can get on this island. Let me put my water shoes on and get over there. The thing on this island is going to be, right, is going to be, seeing it I can't find somewhere to set up. You know, getting on there's one thing. Find someone to set up is another. So I'll spin you round. Sorry, lot. I haven't even got a selfie stick out. Right? I'm gonna sit on here and get my water shoes on. When no one's about, which there isn't at the moment, I just got dropped off up that way, and heading that way takes you where I camped before. So yeah. The water's sort of dammed up here because of these fallen tree and everything over there, as you can see through here. But I'm planning on getting on here. Here we are tonight, guys. Let's give it a crack. Right. Gone for the... Because I've got the basher with me, I didn't know whether I'd fit have enough room to get a tarp up. Sorry about that light there, look. Sun's going down. The duck just come round here. But yeah, I couldn't, I didn't bring a DD tarp with me. Simple fact, like I say, I hadn't been on this island. I'm just trying to clear some sticks, guys. I hadn't been on this island, and yeah. I'm down to a A-frame basher, and I've got my hoop bivy. Probably can't see it in here, it's dark. But the hoop bivy, there you go. The hoop bivy set up underneath the MTP basher. And yeah, this is my spot for the evening, guys. This is where I am. Obviously I could pull that left side here. I could pull that out a bit more, but like, I don't expect no bad weather tonight. What a cushy little spot though. And yeah, I got my techno line with me, so temperature and time and all that is hanging on there. I'm going to walk round my line. Instead of, don't plan ducking down that low, you know. But yeah. There's my techno line, and a bit of kit. This made over here in Germany. It's hard to see you from here with this on, but yeah, it's got. I can't get you in focus, guys. It's compass, it's weather, it's altitude. There you go. It does it all. So I'm 178 metres above sea level at the minute. 12 minutes past 7. It's been a sunny day. It's all on there, barometer, everything. So, handy bit of kit. Techno line, German company. You should be able to pick one of these up on your Amazon in the UK. Handy bit of kit to have around you guys, you know. Obviously I can, one moment, look. If I can get the signal sorted again. Alright, if I hit that one there anyway, left one up there, we'll change this to compass. But yeah, listen, like, it's been a bit of pain in the backside, because guess what, who didn't bring no jungle knots with him? Guess who didn't actually have a ridge line with him? Oh, I nearly had a good square up and packed, not packed up, because I weren't even set up. I just got my stuff out and thought, damn, I left the jungle knots. I left my jungle knots in the yard. So, make do, get done with what you got, don't you, you know? So anyway, I'm set up. The basher's set up. The Dutch Army Ute bivvy tonight. I've only got a jungle bag, guys. It's dropping down to 1 degree tonight. But if it gets bad, if it gets real cold, then all I'm going to do is... I'm still standing out here in shorts at the moment. Right, there, look. I'm still out here in shorts at the moment. But, yeah, if it gets cold, I've obviously got my combat bottoms with me. My moleskins. And I've also got, for tonight, I've got my softies. I've got my British Army softies. It'll be the first time they've been used. And this should be the first night I've actually done out in the Dutch Army bivvy. It's absolutely brilliant here. Absolutely brilliant here. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Plenty of room on this little island. Like I say, I didn't even have to put my water shoes on and get cold. It's the water, look. Down there. Does a double drop down along here. All these self-setting trees scratching up my legs, I tell you. But like here, look, I'm down to the end. You can see the fork. Now, yeah, look. Even here, guys, even here, it drops there, and it drops again over there, through there, look. So, yeah, I'm on here. Very shallow up this end of the river, very shallow. Even, funny enough, this part here gets a bit deep as you go further out, obviously. And even up where I camped with a hammock and where I camped with bivvy bag, the British Army DPM bivvy bag up that way up the river, it's deeper. Seems to stretch along here. Very shallow. Cars going by up there. But yeah, it seems very shallow along this bit. I didn't expect it to be this shallow, but it was okay, because, like I say, I didn't have to get water shoes on. I didn't have to get cold feet. And happy days. So anyway, I'm going to crack on, guys. I'm going to get me, I've got meatballs. I've got an American MRE. And it's getting dark. So I think I'm going to get that on before it gets too dark and I can't see what I'm doing. I've got, to wash it with me. I've got a glow stick with me so I can put up, but ain't gonna really do much likewise. Thinking about it, I've also got my Lanzi light that can stick on top of this framework on this selfie stick. So yeah, look at that. Anyway, I'm gonna crack on and grub up, have a cup of tea, and yeah, I'll bring yous in a bit. I'll have a chat with yous in a little while. That's gonna be, look, how low is that? You ain't gonna be sitting down in here. You know, I'm proper down low, proper staying stealth. My bag's nearly taller than my setup. My bag's nearly taller than my setup. But yeah, I got dropped off, like I said earlier, I got dropped off by some... And she's gonna pick me up in the morning when she's ready to come out and walk the dog. So I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm gonna probably put my combat bottoms on because my legs are getting chilly now. Like I say, it's let's hit the light on this and have a look. 10.6, guys. Right, look. Yeah, you can't see it. Nightmare. But yeah, 10.6. So yeah, I think I better get my combat bottoms on, sort myself out. I'm only out in the fleece and shorts at the minute, so I'm gonna get a bit of clothing on and yeah, get me grub on. So bring you back in a bit. So maybe, depends how dodgy that is there. Looks like prints on there, guys, look. Maybe it ain't. But yeah, as you can see, it sort of dams up here. It's all blocked up. It's all blocked up. Right? I don't want to go over on the golf course. There's ducks on there, guys, look. Just going round. But yeah, that on there is my plan. So, with no further delay, bring it on, here we go. Right, it is what it is. The water was low enough. I'm over. The problem is here. Right, the problem is on here. Look. Quick look-see. Right. Give you a quick look-see. My boots dried quick. Wasn't very deep. Once I got on that bit over here, right, it wasn't very deep. But my problem is there's a path. Right, up there. People are going to see me if I go for a plot here at this time of year from here to here. Right? So I'm going to have to use a wonky ground, that tree over there, to over that way, set a basher up across there. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is where I come through this bit down here, round across there, and that's the bit I crossed over. Don't ask me what this bucket's doing here. I've never been on the island before. This is only one. I think there's 3. There's one back that way, past where I normally camp. There's 2 actually. One before where I normally camp, that side of the river, and another one the other side of the golf course. But yeah, this water's moving fast round here, guys. Look, so much stuff, so much debris. But yeah, what a cushy little spot, look. My own little island. Even got flowers for me, guys, look. Even got flowers for me. Oh, the love. Spring is in the air, guys. Spring is in the air. Wildflowers. But yeah, look. So open to that track along there. But, I'm on it. I'm wearing shorts. It's 12 degrees at the moment, I think it is. Isn't cushy. Now I bought the basher, right? If I'd have bought the DD 3x3, I could have set up a plough point. But first time on here, obviously, you know, I only bought the basher because I thought keep it easy, keep it simple. Don't want to stand out too much like a sore thumb. Right, so the basher's going to go for that tree there. I'm going to come to this here, this one. And like I say, I've got to get this set up before it gets dark. So I'm going to whack it up now. I'm going to whack it up now and I'll bring you back. We're on it, Moocher 73. I'm back, baby. Right, just come back a minute, show you something. When I do these, right, I'll split them down the side, guys. Alright, you get a fairly long spoon with them, but not long enough to get right down there. Right, so I'll split them sideways for my meatballs and sauce. Serious, that's all there is, there ain't no tomato sauce and meatballs. Dog food, guys, dog food. But anyway, this is me for the night, innit? Like I mean, it's a rock hard cookie in this. Yeah, I've got the tea bags with me and I've got a bit of milk with me because You wouldn't be living otherwise, would I? You know what I mean? I might as well just packed up, rung a taxi, and fucked off down the pub. Absolute bollocks. While I'm at it, I'm still stuffing this in my boat race. I think next time I get a box of rations, I think I might skip this 1 to 12. Might go to 13 and up. A couple of bits of meat in that sauce, literally a couple of bits. Some things going on around this part, I tell you. Yeah. 1 to 12 US. Do yourself a favours. If you come across them a single packet, skip the meatballs. Or if you're buying it, make sure you're prepared to take extra stuff out with you. Cup of tea, like tea bags, coffee, whatever, because this get a bit of tissue, it looks like, and wipe your ass with. And you get a wet wipe, some salt. What sort of condiments is that? Some salt, a wet wipe, what appears to be a bit of shit roll, and some chewing gum. All I can say is, right, they obviously don't give two fucks about their soldiers, do they? Fucking bullet magnets they must be. So I'm under here, I'm on top of the hoop bivvy, finishing up my cup of tea. Just hit 3.1. It's just, I don't know, probably about 20 past 8. Hang on. Got the old line here, haven't I? Yeah, 20 past 8, bang on. Twenty past 8. 2020. No MD 2020 though, just 2020. Old school, you know. And yeah. Told you guys, by 9 o'clock, I'll be inside here. It's cold down here on this river. I mean, it's cold down here. Down in the valley. The hell was that? That's just normal. Felt like I had something. Felt like I had something crawling up in me mutton chop earlier. Get home and have a big tick on my nose or something, wouldn't I? Fuck's sake. But yeah. I come with a British Army jungle sleeping bag. Because even though I've got the bigger bag with me, I just thought it'd be, look at my eyebrows climbing out here like brambles. Fucking hell, Ronald. And I just thought myself, you know, be a bit more lightweight carrying it. And like I say, if it gets cold, he's meant to be alright to about 3. I don't know about that. But like, I'm going to be zipped in. I'm not going to zip up the top here. I'm not going to zip myself fully in the bivvy bag. But yeah, once I'm in so far and it's zipped up so far, it's going to maintain a bit more heat than just the sleeping bag would. But if I do get cold, I've got MTP pack light with me jacket. I can throw that on. It's Gore-Tex, but it just gives you the extra layer, because I'm still only in this thin regatta fleece and t-shirt. I've got Mooch 73 t-shirt on underneath. And obviously the softy trousers are with me. But apart from that, guys, I need to clear out right here. But apart from that, guys, right, I'm done tonight. Absolutely done. I've enjoyed getting on here. My main thing was just to get on here. Now I'm on here. I'm like, yeah, it's all right, isn't it? You know what I mean? But yeah, is what it is. Bing bong. I'm gone. Catch you in the morning. I'm out of here later. Speak to you in the morning unless something goes wrong. Might be some big monster come out of the water. That's all the light in certain areas, probably about 2-3 mil deep. Alright, tell a lie, probably about 1.5 centimetres, but there you go. Anyway, cut the crap, I'm out. No night. Sleep good, or so the Deutsch. Schlaf gut. Laters. Boah, morning guys. It is. But what? So now 1 minute. It's 7:15. I tell ya, it's 1 degree. Well, that's what my phone's giving me. And this is saying, let's have a nosy. What we got? Alright, yeah, there's 1 degree, and inside here, it's about 9.5. Since I've unzipped. I've been up now to pee. But yeah, problems? Not really problems, but I got up about 3:30 last night. As you can see, like, I've got my Bergas pack light on, military version, British Army version, to try and alter my body heat in me, because it was zapping out of me last night. It was zapping my energy, like my warmth. It was that cold, it was zapping me properly. And funny enough though, I didn't put the softies on. I didn't swap out and put softies on. I don't know what it was scampering around, running around on here last night. Might have been raccoons, but I found some droppings yesterday. It was either, possibly raccoon. But oh God, I forgot. The old clock goes forwards, didn't it, last night? Forgot all about that. So I got to swap my time over on my techno line down there, because it don't do it itself. Thoughts on the Dutch Army bivi. Some people special forces version, whatever. It's a load of rubbish. That would be the Corinthia Observer or whatever they're called, you know. These ain't special forces. This is just a glorified British Army sack. I don't care what any of you want to say that's got them. Excuse me. This is filthy. Yeah, I don't care what any of you want to say's got these. These are not special forces. You're talking wet. You're absolutely talking wet. But yeah, they're alright. They're alright, don't get me wrong. They do the job. You know, if you want to cover off your face, you know, they're ideal. It's got the, like I've showed before, it's got bug net and everything up here in the top. It's rolled up under here at the minute. Look at that. By the river. Birds out singing already. Absolute quality. But yeah, truthfully, right, some of the prices I've seen these going around at, ridiculous. Absolute ridiculous. I would still personally, right, if you're looking for a hoop bivvy, getting me crap out my eyes at the moment, sorry. I should use my wet wipes. I've always got wet wipes in the bag. I would personally, if you want a hoop bivvy, I would personally myself, I'd get one of them Defcon 5s, whether it's in Vegetato, the Italian camo, or a straight olive green one. Because what I found last night, I wouldn't say it was vapour, unless at the bottom of my bag down there by my feet's wet. But it just seems, yeah, with the Defcon 5s, you've got the extension bit. Look, these fall over. Look, that's it. It's one bar holding it up. Right, now I've unzipped it, it leans back. You know, got to zip it up for it to pull tight. Now, like I was saying anyway, if you get that on the Defcon 5, you got this, what would you call it really? It's just like a large tag, a triangular piece of material that comes off the back, and you can pull it and peg it out, right? And underneath there, it's got a vent. There is a vent. This has only got on the front here. So if you've got a breeze blowing in one way on this, and say it's coming from your feet up to your head, you've got that vent open to help stop condensation, right? You will feel that cold unless you're all mummied in that bag and should like a little donut face hanging out at the top of the bag, you know. It does its job, it is what it is. But personally, truthfully, I'd still have a Defcon 5, and I've got one, and I was one of the first to even do a YouTube video on them. Probably the first to do it in English. Yeah, you can go right back and watch that. I froze my bum off. I was proper new to this bivvy malarkey. I froze my butt off that night. It rained, didn't it? And the snow got in there, and -7 odd, right? Learnt my lesson, nearly cost me a toe. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Dance when the record spins. No. See the energy? This is what my woman has to put up with, guys. This is what my woman has to put up with. As soon as I'm awake, boom, I'm there, you know. Always have been. I think I'll go out like that as well. But yeah, personally, right, people are throwing these around. I don't know what they're going for in the UK there. But I'm seeing people, they're selling these online over in there, and they're getting harder to get hold of. I don't know if the Dutch, the Netherlanders are doing a multicam one, right? If you are, I'll have one just for the hell of having them, you know, if they are, if you are. If they are, then yeah, I'd be up for having one in multi, you know, MTP, whatever cam they want to call it. But I just like a bivvy bag. But to me, I still absolutely say, right? I would still absolutely say, dollars to donuts on the bet on it, that I would sooner be out in the Defcon 5. I think it's even lighter. I'm gonna give it a weigh up. I probably won't do it today, but I'll wrap this up anyway. When I bundle it up and that, at some point I'll probably do it during the week, and I'm gonna whack them on my luggage scales, and I'll see what one's heavier. But at the moment, I'm still in favour of the Defcon 5. I don't, you know, I don't care all these wannabes and malarkeys. I was the first on there to do it in English, on a Defcon 5, right? Prices went up. I didn't think anything about that video, you know. I was just proper new at this, talking to the camera, and like, you know, got the bivvy, I just see it and I thought, when you're looking at these and and weights and this, that, and I wasn't too sure, you know. And I just thought, see that, it looks a good bivvy. It's got the double bars at one end. It's not double hooped. That's an SAS bivvy, so they tell me. So the world will have you believe. Right? But, yeah, I think they're the way, personally. I think having one of those is a bit lighter. It does exactly the same thing. It's got a vent at the back when you pull the thing out and peg it down. It's got a vent. This hasn't. So it's like I was saying, you're in there, under there, trying to keep a bit warm, but you want a bit of the air circulation, right? And that wind blows up from your feet and comes in there at your head end. You know, you're going to feel it. So that's why it's always good to have the option on the back where the thing slopes down. There ain't no wind blowing straight into it. And you don't have to have this open if you don't want it. Or if really needs be, you can have the vent, roll the thing up at the back, the cover over it, leave your mesh vent nice and clear, unzip this side here, leave the mesh vent clear, and you've got constant flow of air through your head part, you know. It just gives you the extra options for oxygen, doesn't it, for air. And here, I don't know, it does a job, doesn't it? That's what it's all for, really, isn't it? Do the job. And yeah, it's what it is, guys. But I'm going to have a brew anyway. I'll get picked up. I think I might do a lazy one. I might have a brew, lay back down. When the phone goes ping and it's Sabina talking about when she's going to come and get me, I might just not pack down properly. I might just throw it all in the rucksack. Not pack it all the way neat and tidy, just stuff it all in there and get the hell out of Dodge, you know. But I'll tell you what, she's going to be a few hours yet. I should imagine. Because like I say, it's gone an hour forwards, isn't it? So I should imagine I won't see her till about 10, 11 o'clock. Probably 10. But yeah, I've enjoyed this little island camp. I've got a load of wildflower seeds at home. I might bring them with me there, so sprinkle them all out in certain areas on here and make it look a bit better. Don't get me wrong, there's some nice wildflowers growing all around me, and it's a bit of a shame that I've probably got the bivvy here. I'll probably set up on quite a lot. I know where my boots are here and that, along here, there's all lovely little white flowers. And there's still some bud in the heads trying to come out and that. But yeah, I'm alive and kicking. It was an alright night. When you're not used to that water running like that either side of you and up behind me. So it's down here, over there, and behind me, like at that sort of angle. It's yeah, it woke me up a few times. I was like, what the hell, man? Everywhere, you know. But it's actually quite. I'm on his territory. He's singing, isn't he? Proper. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I should imagine this is much better. Nicer. This should be better over here, I think. When all this all goes green again out here. You know, it's starting, the buds is coming through, like I say, all these little flowers are about. But anyway, I'm going to crack on, have myself a cup of tea. And yeah, I'll definitely be coming back on here. I might bring this again. I don't know. I might see if I can get at the moment I won't be able to, but at some point I might be able to get hammock on here. I might be able to go from this tree to that tree there and get hammock up. And proper, you know. But we'll see. I don't mind it. I don't mind being under a bivvy. In a bivvy, under a tarp, under a basher. I like this. I used to be like, oh, grand dwelling. Once I got a hammock, I was all like, oh, grand dwelling, you know. But this here, even though this is very low, I've kept this very low, guys. I don't know, probably about 60, 70 centimetre max. Maximum. I'd say 17. Probably about 50, 60 maximum height. You know, I literally duck right down nearly on my hands and knees to slide under it. But at this time of year, right, there's two people walking along out here yesterday when I was trying to set up. And this was leaves all here dry, crunching, crisp. A little white terrier went down to near where I come over. I literally went down the track and I'm there behind the tree, looking over, watching. And yeah, lucky for me, they didn't. The dog knew something was up, but when it got to the water, it lost me, innit? You know what I mean? I went in the water. But like, yeah. Just gotta watch how I go. But yeah, I'm gonna get me boat race washed, get myself a cup of tea on, and have a chat before I ghost, I suppose. So, that's the path I started on when I got here to cross this. Yeah, a lot of floods over winter, a lot of crap. I walked along here, across that bit. Could see obviously it's shallow here. I walked across onto here. There's the main of the river coming down from, I think, it's Bird Mountain. 100% sure. But anyway, yeah. It flows down here. I thought I'd do you a video, guys, right? Show you what I mean. Look, you can see all here. It was much deeper here. You know, it was much deeper here. So yeah, round here, you can see I'm through there, just about. And yeah, I just thought I'd bring you, show you the full way. You know, show you what it's the golf course there. Feet are cold, guys. I didn't bring no winter socks. Very low profile, like I said. I kept it low. Two beers there. Didn't even have a beer, guys. Didn't even have a beer. That's a big old tree. Oh, look, this is what I was going to show you. Look at this. Look at this. That's a big crack. That's a big crack. Raccoons are on here. There is so much raccoon crap across these logs on there, and fallen branches all the way along there and on the other side. I noticed it earlier. Loads of raccoons keeping themselves busy. I suppose that was what I heard running, like I said last night. Loads of debris, you know. When it warms up and out, I'll get in here, I'll pull this out. I'll get in here, I'll get that out. Clear it up a bit. I'm not going to muck around with a tree on the other side, but I'm going to pull this crap out here. And yeah, this is it. This is where I was. Bring you up this way. That's the path, see what I mean? You're right there. But once it all gets greened out more, all the buds are coming back, as you can see here, look. You know, we're all starting to open up a bit. Yeah, it's starting to pop. Starting to pop there. But yeah, here we go. Looks like it's foaming over there, doesn't it? Look. Or something. No, there's that crap dumped in there. Surprise, surprise. Don't matter what country you live in, there's always going to be something dumped in the river, isn't there? But yeah, I didn't have a nosy on this side here, up here, yesterday. I was down on here. But like, yeah, look, you could see the flood lines were for over winter. Dropping in there, 2 directions, and it runs down the other side over there. Oh, mate, I'll tell you, my old plates are, mate, yeah, it's foaming up here. There might be foam over there then. There might be a big lot over there. But yeah, my plates are, mate, are freezing, guys. Absolutely. It's that thing though, if you think, you know, weather's nice or it ain't gonna be too bad, ain't gonna be too sad, and next thing you know, it's freezing cold in the morning. Absolutely. Yeah, that is foam there. Look, I can see it bouncing now. I can see it bouncing, yeah. Nearer to it. But yeah, this is my spot. This was my spot. This was my spot. Stick stuck to me nuts. And yeah, I had a great night, right? I'm going to be here for a while. There's some nice hazel growing in, nice and straight. Getting nice and straight here, guys. Right? It's sort of nice hiking stick out of that. But yeah, it's what it is. Good little spot. And yeah, thanks for coming along. Like and subscribe. Moocher 73. Bing bong, I'm gone. My name's Ron. I ain't packed down yet, but I will be shortly. And yeah, what a cracking spot. What a crack. There's another island, guys. There is another island that I will be looking into about getting on it. And that's further towards where I camped before. I don't think it's actually far from here over that direction. But I think that might be getting a visit at some point. I'm looking around here because, yeah, this is somewhere around here. They're very active here, the old raccoons. Very been active. There's loads of crap here off of them, so I know they're here. Obviously, you ain't going to see them much of a daytime, probably dusk. Stuff like that. But, yeah, love ya, leave ya. Been a pleasure. I'm out of here. Tally-ho.